The Texas Rodeo Cowboy Hall of Fame has just released their 2011 inductees, and several are from the Austin area. Joining us now are Don Ward, chairman of the board, and Bobby Steiner, a 2000 inductee and owner of Bucking Bull Red Lightening. It's good to see y'all here.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being here. So tell us what the qualifications are for becoming an inductee.
Well, you know, the state of Texas is unique because there's been more great cowboys from this state than any state. And some of the great livestock in the rodeo world came from this state too. So the qualifications are tough.
We have a nomination process that involves all of our past inductees from all over the state, and they nominate individuals. We're actually taking in 43 individuals this year, and they're not all just the world's champions. The thing that's unique about the Rodeo Cowboy Hall of Fame is the fact that we have some people, and Bobby and I have talked about them over the years, that we rodeoed with that didn't ever choose to go down the road really and travel a lot, but they were top cowboys here locally. And so we have some of those in our Hall of Fame, as well as the world's champion like Bobby Steiner sitting next to me.
And one of those cowboys is Bobby Del Vecchio, who I hadn't heard his name since I was a little kid, but he lives in Austin. I didn't know that. He has a kind of unique background, one of the, I guess, ultimate urban cowboys, if you will.
You know, I met Bobby D at rodeo in Sydney, Iowa in 1973, and he was 16 years old with dreams of becoming a great cowboy. He came from the Bronx, New York. He was a crazy Italian, and he became that great cowboy. And but that's a unique background, coming from the Bronx, New York. There wasn't any.
No kidding. Who would have thought? Well, one of the most well-known trick riders on the rodeo circuit was Vicki Taylor. So also another inductee.
Right, and Vicki's from Wimberley. In fact, she was a school teacher there, a speech therapist for 35 years. Unfortunately, she just passed away this summer from complications from breast cancer. But she was a very renowned trick rider. She was famous for what they call the suicide drag, where she would hang from the saddle by her feet and literally drag her fingers and her hair in the arena dirt.
Wow.
The one thing they said about Vicki was the fact that she was fearless in the rodeo arena and caring in the schoolroom.
I bet, and it's too bad that she passed before.
It's too bad.
Before winning this honor. 35 years in Belton, we saw this the Hall of Fame, and I just went to its new location in Cowtown in Fort Worth, and it is something else. It's a perfect location for it.
That is a great venue. We hated leaving Belton. We were formed there 35 years ago. Belton businessman Johnny Boren actually started the Texas Rodeo Cowboy Hall of Fame, but it was just time to make that move, and we're there in the historic Fort Worth Stockyards area now in what's called the Cowtown Coliseum, home of the first indoor rodeo, and really a proving ground for a lot of young cowboys from Texas that Bobby, you probably rodeoed there over the years, that they get their start. They're not quite ready to travel on the circuit yet, but they can go up to Fort Worth. They have a rodeo every Friday and Saturday night there, so a lot of young cowboys and cowgirls get their start there.
And you get the trail ride, the, what is it called? Cattle drive, going down the street there.
Absolutely.
Right in front of the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
it's just spectacular.
I mean, the Stockyards is so historic, and they've done such a wonderful job of keeping the history of it there.
I know
from the cattle drive days to now.
Well, it's wonderful, and thank you for being here to talk about the new inductees.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.